Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new facility event, the Accursed Archives. I'm still planning on doing a full review of this summon showcase, but since that video takes a little bit longer to create, I wanted to put this out first and give you some tips on this new facility event, especially for those of you who are newer to the game. If you started when Dragalia Lost got its wider release, then this will be the first facility event that you've gotten to take part in. And basically, the way these events work is you'll slowly build up a facility, in this case the Library Obscura, over time, which is a permanent bonus in your Halidom that will boost the HP and strength of your Shadow Adventurers. And during the event, it will also increase the damage that all of your adventurers deal to enemies in this event. So for facility events, what you want to do is start off playing through the story. Once you get through that, you'll unlock a boss battle, clear it on consecutively higher difficulties up to Expert, and then you'll also unlock a challenge battle. Basically, the boss battle on Expert and the resultant extra boss battle that you unlock from it are how you're going to grind up arcane tomes, which are the materials that you use to actually level up your library facility. So those boss battles and extra boss battles can be played in single player or in co-op. So I recommend you spend your wings on those because the challenge battle is solo only. And the challenge battle is where you're primarily going to get your other types of rewards, like your forbidden knowledge, and you're also going to be able to get things like the prudent bookmarks and the divulgent lenses. These are just event specific rewards, gold, silver, and bronze tier basically, that allow you to unlock items in the treasure trade. Now when it comes to the treasure trade, my suggestion is to prioritize the new event Wormprint hitting the books. The reason that you want to get this first before you start to clear out the rest of the trade is that this increases the intake you get of forbidden knowledge and of arcane tomes by 25% at base, and even more once you max unbind it. So basically you want to get enough of these to put one on everyone on your team, and if you're not summoning on this showcase, that will definitely help you clear out the rewards, versus if you go for the other rewards first, then it's going to be harder to actually achieve those milestones without a lot of grinding. So hitting the books also happens to be a great Wormprint, which is even more reason you want to unlock this. Hitting the books, much like Plunder Pals, which we got in a facility event last year, provides 20% skill damage at base and 25% skill damage once max unbound. That is a really solid ability to have on a Wormprint, and the great thing about these event Wormprints is you're able to max unbind them within the event itself. If you're clearing out the milestone rewards, those forbidden knowledge rewards, you'll also get enough consecrated waters that you can actually level that brand new Wormprint up to level 100. So I definitely think that is a good, worthwhile goal for you if you're a newer player. Plunder Pals was the staple free-to-play or low-spending Wormprint for a very long time, and it's partially just because you can get it up to level 100, where its stats are very competitive with the lower unbound gacha Wormprints you might have. Now also from the Forbidden Knowledge reward list, there are a lot of worthwhile rewards getting. I do suggest trying to grind out the event to its maximum if you can. If you're able to do so, you get a golden key, which you can use to unbind a 5-star Wormprint of your choice. That is pretty precious, and I'll probably make a separate video at some point talking about which Wormprints I think are worth spending that on, but for now I would just suggest you save it. We'll have more information once we get our dual Wormprint system, then I think you'll be able to make a more informed judgment. Otherwise, the things like Twinkling Sand, the Golden Fragments, those are the more precious rewards in the treasure trade, as well as some nice summoning tickets. So that's kind of the facility event in a nutshell. If you are new to the game, that is what I suggest you work on. Basically, get that facility level up, get it on its way to level 30 as soon as you can. Don't speed up build times with Wormite. It's not a good use of Wormite to do that, so eventually just be patient. During the event, you will be able to get your facility level up if you are consistent with checking in and switching over to the next level up once the build is finished. So for this video, I wanted to show off my gameplay. These are basically my blind attempts, my first tries, on the extra boss battle and the challenge battle. Now with the challenge battle, once you're able to beat it on expert, you will unlock a master difficulty. And gated behind that master difficulty is a special epithet, as well as 500 Wormite. If you are a newer player, it might be tough to actually get that epithet. I'm going to look into what methods I can come up with. It may be possible. There were a lot of low spending and budget clears on the last Master Challenge, but this is something fairly new that they only added on the most recent facility event, and basically it's a way to incentivize more invested players to actually have a really difficult challenge and be able to take it down. So last time I was barely able to clear the Master Difficulty trial after a lot of attempts with various team compositions. My suggestion is you will probably want to stick to a shadow team, but I am going into this somewhat blind, so you'll have to wait and see what ultimately shakes out. Once I get it clear, I will definitely post it and share it with you, and if I'm able to find certain budget strategies that work for me, I'll also share those as well. But as for now, I would suggest that as long as your facility level is fairly low, it's better to use your stamina to grind out expert and actually clear it to the end than it is to only get through part of Master Challenge Battle. Once you're able to clear Master consistently, that will become your better grinding option, but it might take a very high facility level if you are able to get to that point. So that's most of what I wanted to say as for the Accursed Archives facility event. I thought it was a pretty cool story. I like the exposition we got for Curran and Heinwald. I love it when the characters on the banner are actually featured in the story itself. That is a big plus to me. Kind of spooky vibes, but I still very much enjoyed it. So I hope you're looking forward to my showcase review. I'll get that out as soon as I can. And I hope that you're enjoying this facility event. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the event itself. I'll be back with another gameplay video once I'm able to clear Master Difficulty, but for today I just wanted to share with you my first clears on the Expert Challenge Battle and on the Special or Extra Boss Battle. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.
Blade formation. Call of chaos. Behold the power of the soul. Sakura flirt.
I'm just happy to be with you all. Do it now!
Behold the power of the soul.
Ready or ready?
Sakura flirt. This is a challenge I did not expect to face. This life is fleeting.